Hey, what's up everybody? Mike B with Bombero Bus, and today I'm kind of sad because I miss having the 1800 up on that stand here in the shop. But the time has come and it has been moved out to the barn. Got some loose ends to tie up on it, and we hope to get it bent started today. So if we can just get some good weather, oh, I don't know, about like that, that's what's gonna happen. So let's get to it. Doesn't look much different than it did before, except for this new pulley. I like that. It's got the CB performance pump there, going to be full flood, and we should be getting pretty close to firing this thing up. Way to go get some fuel. Everything's pretty much set up. Just need to get some fuel, need to fill it with oil, and it won't be long now. Find your spot. All right. Man, when I build one, you're lucky if it runs. So what I heard here is a bit of a exhaust leak coming from that collector. It's the last of those silly plastic gaskets I have in the system. There's also a miss here on number 3 from a clogged idle jet, but we're going to push through and get the cam broken. And that's our buddy VW Jim. He seemed to approve, but mostly I'd like to thank him for letting us use his bell housing and his starter. It's the second engine he's helped break in the cam. It's just nice to have 40 years of experience keeping an eye on things at such a crucial time. Right, it's the next day and the break-in is done. Good news is we didn't lose the cam. Nothing blew up. We did have some problems though. It didn't go as smooth as I completely wanted, and it's in the tuning really, but we found out this number 3 was missing a bit the whole time, and it turned out to be because of this carburetor. More specifically, the jet was clogged. Okay, for this engine break-in, taking it pretty easy, probably about 20 minutes. Got the car started up and then didn't let it idle, just went ahead and got it under a load pretty quickly. And now I'm going to cruise it around for about 20 minutes, just average, let it get warmed up. But on the way back, I'm going to find a stretch of road to squirt it up to about 25 to 40 miles per hour with, a pretty sudden acceleration, and then just let off the gas and decelerate. Basically gonna take it on this little easy cruise, and then we'll get back with some more break-in in a minute. Okay, so this part is gonna seem weird to any passerbys. What I'm gonna do is just leave it in second, and we're gonna throttle it on up to 25, 30 mile an hour, and then decelerate suddenly. That's not the final arrangement of jets But you know, I feel like that sets the rings, and when I take this right here, I'm gonna do that a little bit more gently in third gear, and then we'll take it on back to the house. Okay, this is like the very next day, and pretty fortunate timing there, but one of the local guys, he called an impromptu meet. Well, it was pretty planned. He let us know in plenty of advance. We just didn't know if we would make it in time, but the beautiful thing is, rarely do I have time to spend with both of the kids at the same time in the same place anymore these days. They're both busy, so it was good to get together with them. We went out, had a nice lunch after this, but this was really fun. You could see the weather was great, and I mean, pretty strong local interest in VWs here we're finding, so just thought it was pretty cool that we could catch this one.
The picture of his dog is literally on the window.
Because to a certain degree, performance is demanded out of these cars. It is not safe to be out here underpowered. A lot of people are, you know, frustrated with you. Sure, some are, hey, that's cool, VW, and they're waving. But man, you get out here in certain times and people are just frustrated. You're in their way. So I can now keep up with modern day traffic, both in town and on the interstate. Look, if I'm cruising 70, at least I'm doing the limit. And if that's not enough for you and you want to get mad about that, that's on you. But if I'm out there doing 62 on the interstate, it's kind of on me. So I feel good about it now. And that's really what this engine was all about. Not trying to build a racer. I wanted a reliable, drivable street engine that I could also get on the interstate, comfortably do the speed limit, and you know, go an hour or two either direction. There it is, sitting in the car, idling at about 950. It's pretty quiet because everything's so tight right now. Walk around back and look at it. And back down to 950. Okay, so that's it. I mean, nothing left to do but let time take its course. I'm gonna continue to drive it around and break it in some more. But
looks like that's going to conclude this 1800, at least as far as getting it built and installed into Jimi Hendrix. So if you've been following, or if this is your first one, thanks for hanging out. If it helped you, don't forget to like and subscribe. But either way, look forward to seeing you on the next one here at Bombero Bus.